Joining us now is one of the lawmakers who will be questioning Secretary Blinken, South Dakota Senator Mike Rounds. Great to have you. What have you not heard the administration answer so far that you would like to get to the bottom to?
Right now, they say that they've put out about 124,000 individuals that they've helped get out. The problem is of the 124,000, about half of them, we don't know who they are. There's between 5,000 and 6,000 Americans that they say that they've helped out. There's about half of the remaining 124,000 that are SIVs, special immigration visas. But the remaining numbers, we don't know who they are. And we want to find out who those individuals are and how they were allowed to come out when we've got literally 100,000 more individuals that helped our men and women in uniform over the last 20 years. Their lives are at risk. We don't know where they're at, and we're not getting good answers from the Department of State as to how we're going to help them get out of Afghanistan alive.
Senator, there's two bits we're going to play here. One seems to be a common line that Secretary Blinken used often, and that is, we inherited a deadline, we did not inherit a plan. Just go ahead and roll this clip, guys. Call 401 from yesterday.
We inherited a deadline, we did not inherit a plan.
I'm going to assert that the events of August 14th had their direct antecedent with a bad decision by President Trump.
Donald Trump, the administration, signed this agreement, negotiated it, executed it, and then President Biden completed the withdrawal. That is what happened.
I don't know how much you got to watch that yesterday, but this whole idea about the deadline, that was moved by the current administration. And so the debate then goes to what was their plan to get out?
Look, the previous administration under President Trump was set up to do a conditions-based withdrawal. There were changes being made. The Taliban has not lived up to their side of the deals that were being made. This administration had every opportunity to modify a withdrawal. When Joe Biden decided to arbitrarily set a date and set it without regard to whether or not the Taliban was honoring their side of the commitment so far, and was not based upon conditions on the ground, he made a very serious mistake, and it's cost American lives.
Senator, the other issue that I believe that the Secretary will get questioned on today is the drone strike that happened as the Kabul airport was in chaos. We had our 13 killed in action, and we had 18 additional people injured in that attack. And many hours later, there was a bombing. And the administration said that it was an ISIS-K target. That turns out apparently not to be the case. The New York Times and the Washington Post are reporting that. Admiral Kirby over at the Defense Department says he can't confirm anything, can't name the individual. Is this something you'd like to see them answer?
I think they'll have to answer, but I think we'll probably get more accurate information from the Department of Defense with General Austin. He's expected to come in and testify before our Senate Armed Services Committee in a classified session. And in doing so, I think we'll probably get some more direct information from him. Today, with Secretary of State, I think we need to focus on moving forward. How are we going to help get the remaining Americans out? What's your plan? What about the other individuals who helped our young men and women in uniform? What's your plan to get them out? And how are you going to respond to China and to Russia and to Iran and to Pakistan, who now see this void in Afghanistan and all of them trying to fill it? What's your plan moving forward? Why is it that after this arbitrary date, how do you expect to be able to respond accordingly in that area now that you've withdrawn our forces and you have very little to negotiate with?